Alright, we are back and just about to begin our third mission, the hunt for the Sith Lord. Still have a little bit of time on my renown boost. Try to make the most of that, although, having said that, I do have mail, and I suspect it's probably plot mail, so after 6 seconds of pointless channeling, yep, about tell. I heard you're on your way to Onron right now with my Padawan. This must be old then. I don't think I'll ever get used to saying that. Master Doral believes I am ready to train one, and I want to believe him, but I'm not so sure. Maybe it's one of those things you're never ready for. I hope I can do right by him and not stare at the cybernetics. Now I'm just rambling. I'm sorry, Commander. I was honestly writing this to say thanks for bringing him along with you. I'm looking forward to working together on Onderon. Okay, so she didn't have a Padawan before. She's just nervous about having one for the first time. But hey, if the Jedi are going to expand again, then they will have to train more. Am I back in the sewers? Like, I couldn't leave through the front door? Alright, well, can't mount here, but let's use the rocket boosts. Wonder if I could, like, quick travel or something. Probably, but we haven't come too far so far, so backtracking isn't too bad. I'm glad they brought the Wookiee and the droid back. I had honestly totally forgotten about them. I don't think we've seen them since like 3.0, have we? Maybe we haven't, I'm just not remembering. It's cool that they're actually a companion this time. Maybe that means we'll get to keep them. Wait, so now the arrow is pointing down here? That's weird. It seems like there's been a lot of issues with mission arrows in this expansion. Not a really big deal, but would be nice to have that working a little better. Alright, so we are now outside the city. Yeah, it kind of seems like the mission in Onron was really short. New quick travel point, which I think is unlocked automatically these days. A nice addition. Oh wow, it's actually a pretty big planet. So I guess there's a mission here where you could find those artifacts, but not really going to worry about that. Let's just go ahead and head towards the story mission. I'm sure there's a lot of stuff you can do here on Onderon, and oh, I see there's different artifacts in each area. And a lot of you guys probably know it better than me at this point, depending on when I get this uploaded. Ooh. Can biochem some new mats.
Is that better?
A lot of stuff. What did I get? I thought I saw a purple, didn't I? Because it doesn't track it for you. Maybe I just have it turned off. Anyway. I remember back in, I guess it was 3.0, which I guess was actually a long time ago. It doesn't seem that long ago. Time flies. But I remember in 3.0 I would spend hours and hours just watching TV and farming mats on Yavin to make credits. Which is good. I don't really feel like that was a waste of time, because I do have a lot of credits that I'm now using for all kinds of stuff, like researching new schematics and repair costs and all of the other credit sinks they've added. Honestly, I'm not really mad about the credit sinks though, because there's been a lot of inflation. Like, all the credits I spend time making are definitely not worth as much as they were a long time ago. I remember when like 50 million credits would have been like a ton, and now it's like, oh, everybody has 50 million if you've like a serious player that's been playing a while. It's not like that hard to get it from cartel markets or crafting or even heroics. Probably you could get a decent amount of credits and a decent amount of playtime. I'm gonna try to avoid those mobs there. Alright, so it's a nice planet. I really haven't spent any time in any game or anything outside of the cities. But they did a good job making Onderon look kind of jungly, but also not a lot like Duxon. There's an enemy player there. But as fun as that would be to attack him, it is PvP. Oh, I'm in the PvP zone. That's probably why there's not many people here. This is the Imperial Station.
Kill them all!
No, don't kill them all. Don't kill them all. I'm gonna wait to get my Enduring Bastion and just run away. Hopefully I can outrange them. Alright, so apparently the Imperial base is right there, which actually makes a lot of sense. Oh, the guards are chasing me. Nope, an enemy player's chasing me. See, if I had my companion, and... yeah, my companion wasn't dead, I feel like I could probably beat this guy. What's he doing? His companion's gonna heal him is what's gonna happen. I just can't DPS through that. I would stealth out if I could. Oh, those guys are not on my side. This sucks too, because like this guy, I'm doing a lot of damage despite him having a companion and me not, so I'm like sure I could probably beat him if my companion wasn't defeated by those turrets. Now he's clicked out. And now I'm facing this dude. I probably can't even beat these guys without my companion. Alright, well. I guess way to use the terrain to your advantage, but still. Oh, come on, attack that guy. Hey, I got him. Now if I could not die to mobs, I'm gonna go close to the Imperials again. No. Sorry for the detour, but I don't want to die. Eventually his dots are gonna wear off.
Will you please knock that off?
Are they behind me?
We're not buying another arm until this one breaks.
I like how my companion's talking even though he's dead. I could stop and heal, but I'm trying to put some distance between me and them. They might evade eventually. Hey, they evaded. Okay, sweet. Ooh. Well, that was exhilarating. What are the odds that guy's gonna come back and try to kill me again, get some revenge? I'd say they're probably pretty high, although I guess we have an instance, so I see a flower over here. Thought I saw a flower over here. On the map it's there. Ah well. I'm also not sending my companions on crafting missions because it can get probably pretty
Feeling any
annoying
better now?
seeing all those missions just pop up on the screen, so trying to do that during story quests. Alright. On the bright side, it looked like that guy had Jakaro as his companion as well, so it looks like I'm sure he had like 0 companion points or 1 companion level or something like that. It's not like he had a level 50 companion with him, which would have definitely been the end of me, so made it harder, but not like unbeatably harder. He also probably wasn't 75, because if he's doing the story content for the first time. Okay, so this must be the guy's hideout then. Yeah, Hunting Lodge service tunnels. So we're sneaking in the back way. Everybody's always going through the sewers or the service tunnels. It's funny because the sewer, I mean, I guess maybe in some cities they're really big, but a lot of sewers are not, it's just big pipe. Service tunnels actually make sense they'd be kind of tunnels like this, especially if this place is like an old Onderon like castle. Ooh, cool. Got an achievement there. Oh, conquest objective, even better, because that gets me experience. Or renown experience. This kind of reminds me of like a lot of those areas like in the Middle East that had like definitely wasn't air conditioning, but it was like tunnels to provide like a stack effect and cool things down a bit. This kind of reminds me of that. What you doing over there, Jakaro? Having fun with that commando droid? We had our new ability as instant. We have enough challenge abilities as it is. Ooh, there's a Wampa. That makes sense, being a hunting lodge. Elevator there. Guess we could use it, but do we want to? Nope, not yet. Wonder if that's like plot armor, like can't use it because of the plot, or if just checking out what's back here, or if it's like down because we haven't like a security key or something. All right, well that's pretty pointless. Can I hit this to blow up the door? Watch out, Chikaro. No. That'd be cool though. If there's like a secret area where you could get some loot. As much as I enjoy playing SWTOR, and as much as I don't really have time to play other games at the moment, one thing I really miss about playing single-player games is like finding good loot. Like the chances of finding a piece of loot that you really could use in an MMO is like really, really tiny, especially once you're max level. But in a single-player game, there's always like cool hidden gems everywhere.
But this world still has great value to the Empire. Think of the resources. Think of the strategic position.
Worthy objectives for another day. Our focus is Corellia. The Emperor has made that clear. Evacuate your remaining forces and go to Rendezvous Point 1. And Savik, the next time I call, you will answer in person.
The nobles! Nabet, they'll have me imprisoned! You promised support! You can't leave me!
Go with my droids, King Petrif. They will keep you safe. Onderon will bow to you again soon enough. You
didn't want to be that guy.
You continue to best even my most aggressive estimates. Quite rude.
Okay, so a lot to break down there. First of all, I don't want to be that guy. You think you'd have like some elite noble guards that come with them. Like, never put yourself in the hands of a ally that could betray you at any moment. I don't think his story is going to end well. Also, I feel like we haven't got to know him or his forces enough for it to be really gratifying to have him in this position. Like, I feel like there should have been a little more build up to this part of the mission. Also, I wonder if maybe she's not talking to him in person, maybe because she doesn't have a body anymore, because she's like upload herself into a computer or something. Just a theory. And then also, there's Malgus there. Oh, and then the volume thing at the start was not me. That was the game. I didn't touch it, I promise. And lastly, he mentions the Emperor. So is the Emperor back, or is there a new Emperor? I thought he was kind of like the Emperor, but I'm not really sure. Maybe oh, no. So there was Empress Asina, and I don't remember if she died or not, to be honest with you. So maybe it's just a new Emperor who took over after she died. That could be it. But let's see if we can get any information out of her.
Leaving so soon? I was looking forward to catching up after all this time.
Don't pretend. You don't remember me at all, I'm sure.
It's like an awkward party.
This is a neutron emitter. Once fully charged, it will emit a wave of energy fatal to all organic life within range. The range is just enough to engulf the whole building, and the effect lasts for hours. Once you're dead, my droids will have plenty of time to fortify the building against further incursions.
Should we be running away?
You can try.
Better hurry. Oh, right. Gotta stand still for that. Imagine how awkward it would be if, like... Oh. And I have a new ability. Not my best day. How awkward it would be if this thing went off and, like, me and the Wookiee died and the droid was just, like, standing there attached to his chest forever. I guess the Imperials would probably just disable him and kill him, but... Anyway.
Very impressive.
And eventually I'm sure his power source would run out.
This isn't over yet.
Okay, escape the hunting lodge. Shame we can't stay and
Feeling
look
a bit better
around.
now?
Oh, that's freaky looking. Wonder if we'll get to face some of those later. I wish there were like educational displays here to tell us what these are. Is that a Gundark? I think that might be a Gundark. That looks like the guys from Dread Fortress. Definitely have a lot of creature models in this game they could borrow from.
So what's the fastest way out of here?
The balcony, obviously.
Stupid droid, you think we can fly?
If only someone had been brilliant enough to order that remote piloting system for our ship.
Let me guess.
And to start flying it here at the first sign of trouble. What genius could have accomplished it?
Oh, we'll never hear the end of this, will we?
No, might be better to stay and die. Oh. Very Star Warsy.
All right. How about the guards in the East Corridor?
Yes. I feel two of them. They're nervous, but it's a general concern. Nothing threatening.
Dead on. The North Corridor.
Three. But they aren't guards. They feel different. Kitchen staff, I think.
Right again. But can you sense the Commander's Sith friend down in the armory?
No. I can sense the guards there, but no one else. Can't even sense a Sith Lord. Not much good, am I?
I don't sense her either. But that's because she's actually out checking on the main gate. Your friends will make mistakes. Your enemies will lie. Your senses can be deceived. But you can always trust what the Force tells you.
It's cool seeing some training again, especially because it's been forever since like we've had any training, years and years ago. And one thing I kind of miss, it makes sense story-wise, you're already a Jedi Master, there's no reason to have more training, but kind of this like deeper Jedi lore experience. Also, the Force, you can trust it, but can't Sith manipulate the Force to like hide themselves and things, so not 100% trustworthy.
Seems like your training is going well.
Thanks. It's all coming back to me, but there's still so much to learn.
Thank you for your patience. The nobles would rather debate who was most wronged by the king's treason than decide on a course of action.
We were right about Darth Savik and King Petrif. The Sith manipulated him into attacking, but they both managed to escape.
Any hints about where they might go next?
Darth Malgus ordered Savik to leave Onderon, but nothing beyond that.
I think it's time to pay a visit to the other attackers. The Untamed. To fight for the Sith, the Untamed must have been manipulated even more effectively than the King. I'm sure they're all the more frustrated for it. They know the wilderness better than our finest scouts. They have both the motive and means to help you find Savik.
I think that's a good idea. Almost read about them.
All right. How do I find them?
We know the way.
They'll be in mourning now. I made sure their dead warriors were returned to them, to comply with the traditions they hold above all else. Light the appropriate beacons as you approach their hideout, and they will treat you with something like respect.
If Senator Nabet agrees, we'll gather volunteers from the City Guard. As soon as you find Savik's location, we'll be ready to launch a coordinated attack.
Of course. Onderon will see justice done. Good luck, Commander.
Alright.
Is that better?
So, I guess they give you lots of XP, but not too many renown points. Oh, that wasn't too bad, actually. I forget the renown bar is a lot less number-wise than the XP bar. I also don't know, is it always 160,000, or does it get higher the more you go up? I assume it's always 160,000, but I'll have to keep an eye on that. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. That was... I already forgot what the mission was called, but anyway, it probably says right up there, doesn't it? Yeah, the Hunt for the Sith Lord. So thank you guys for watching, and stay tuned for the Light of Diplomacy.